Unlocking the power of Excel formulas. This presentation provides a beginner's guide to essential Microsoft Excel formulas, equipping you with the tools to manipulate data effectively and unlock valuable insights. Performing arithmetic operations. Sum adds two or more numbers together. For example, equals A1 plus B1 would add the values in cells A1 and B1.
Subtract
Subtracts one number from another. For example, equals A1 to B1 would subtract the value in cell B1 from the value in cell A1.
Multiply
Multiplies two or more numbers together. For example, equals A1 asterisk B1 would multiply the values in cells A1 and B1.
Divide
Divides one number by another. For example, equals A1 slash B1 would divide the value in cell A1 by the value in cell B1. Essential statistical formulas. Average calculates the average of a range of numbers. For example, equals average A1 A10 would calculate the average of the values in cells A1 through A10.
Count
Counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. For example, equals count A1 A10 would count the number of cells in cells A1 through A10 that contain numbers.
Max
Returns the largest number in a range. For example, equals max A1 A10 would return the largest number in cells A1 through A10. Min returns the smallest number in a range. For example, equals min A1 A10 would return the smallest number in cells A1 through A10. Making decisions with logical formulas.
If
Tests a condition and returns one value if true and another value if false. For example, equals if A110 true, false would return true if the value in cell A1 is greater than 10 and false otherwise.
And
Tests multiple conditions and returns true if all conditions are true. For example, equals and A110 B15 would return true only if the value in cell A1 is greater than 10 and the value in cell B1 is greater than 5.
Or
Tests multiple conditions and returns true if any condition is true. For example, equals or A110 B15 would return true if the value in cell A1 is greater than 10 or the value in cell B1 is greater than 5. Working with text. Concatenate joins two or more text strings together. For example, equals A1 and B1 would join the text in cell A1 and cell B1. Lower converts text to lowercase. For example, equals lower A1 would convert the text in cell A1 to lowercase. Upper converts text to uppercase. For example, equals upper A1 would convert the text in cell A1 to uppercase. Putting formulas to work. A practical example. Calculate total sales. Use the sum formula to calculate the total sales for each product by adding the individual sales amounts. Identify best-selling product. Use the max formula to find the highest total sales amount and identify the best-selling product. Analyze sales trends. Use the average formula to calculate the average sales amount for each product and track sales trends over time. Essential tips for formula success. Start with the equal sign. All Excel formulas begin with an equal sign, equal symbol. Use cell references. Instead of typing numbers directly, use cell references to make formulas dynamic. Master the order of operations. Excel follows the standard order of operations, PEMDAS, so use parentheses to control the order of calculations. Test and debug. After creating a formula, test it with sample data to ensure it's working correctly. Next steps. Expand your Excel skills. Explore advanced formulas. Learn about more complex formulas like VLOOKUP, SUMIF, and COUNTIFs to perform advanced calculations and analysis. Utilize functions and charts. Explore built-in Excel functions and charting tools to visualize your data and create insightful reports. Practice regularly. The best way to master Excel formulas is to practice regularly. Apply what you've learned to real-world scenarios and experiment with different formulas.